Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to your mid-April reading. We're going to go ahead and check in and see how your month is going. And there's always new information coming in, so it's good to just check in and see what's happening. So I'm going to go ahead and pull your overall energy. I'm going to look at any guidance and advice from Spirit, and also look at any opportunities or challenges that you have coming in at this stage and how you can use that to your advantage. And remember, there's also the eclipse in Aries happening April 8th of 2024. So depending on when you're viewing this video, that's also going to be affecting your reading. And that eclipse is about energizing personal goals and independence. So that's for all zodiac signs across the board. So let's go ahead and check in and see what's going on for Scorpio. What does the universe want to tell Scorpio today? Let's get some cards. We have the Six of Wands, the Ten of Swords, Judgment. We have the Eight of Swords. We have the Ace of Cups, a gift and blessing from the universe, the Nine of Swords. For your opportunity, we've got the Two of Cups. For your challenge, we've got the Ten of Wands. Wow, really intense for you, Scorpio. But of course, it would not be intense if it was not a Scorpio reading. You guys always have the intense readings. So, and actually, I have to say, before we get started, that I've had a lot of signs get very intense readings, and I really believe that it has to do with the eclipse. Now, I am definitely not a fear monger. I know all these people are promoting fear, and the government is one of them. I don't, but it does have an intense energy. So that's definitely coming through for all the signs. Okay, that being said, this is just a reminder that this is a general reading. So please take what resonates and leave the rest. And if you could, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. Okay, so let's go ahead and dive in for you. So now this is your overall energy we're looking at first. We've got the Six of Wands. This is you having a lot of success in whatever it is that you're working on, what you're trying to bring into your life. It's like pride in a job well done, right? You've got people patting you on the back because they're watching all the hard work, effort, and energy that you've put into it. This is your time. This could even be financial investment into what it is you're trying to bring into fruition. This could be family, career, relationship, job change. Maybe it's travel, buying a new house, whatever that is for you. You definitely have a lot of success with that. We've also got the Ten of Swords. So we've got some things ending for you, and the swords are thoughts, words, and ideas. So we have a lot of these old cycles coming to an end, maybe old ways of thinking, old versions of self, maybe old ways of interacting with other people. I think what I see happening for everybody is that, you're finding your tribe, and part of the vibration that's coming off this card is that this is kind of you breaking away with some old patterns. And this could be old ways of thinking, old versions of yourself, how you see yourself, right? Thoughts, words, and ideas. So how you think about yourself, how you articulate things about yourself. This could even be a negative self-talk. It's the way that you basically communicate with others and yourself. And so a lot of things I think are coming to an end for you because you are really moving on to a new version of you. You have a lot of success with what you're working on, and you're able to really cut loose a lot of this baggage, which is a good thing because then you can start fresh. We also have the Judgment card here for you. You're really being woken up, right? You're really moving into this new you. This, your higher self could be calling you in. Spirit could be calling you in, or this could just be, depending on what your orientation is, or this could just really be you having a wake-up moment because you can feel yourself going through these beautiful changes to evolve into the person that you are. So when this Judgment card comes up, one of the things I always recommend people do is take stock in themselves, and that is the vibration that's coming off this particular card today. This is giving you a chance to really look at yourself, and you're going to get clarity with this eclipse energy too. So that makes it even twice as strong for you. So this is a really good time for you to start asking yourself, who are you really at this stage in April of 2024? right? Not what society wants you to be, not what your mate wants you to be, not what your kids or your parents want you to be, but you know, how do you see yourself right now? And what brings you happiness? What do you know in this life, right? What are you going after? You know, are you trying to make a business? Are you looking for a relationship? Something as simple as, do you want to get a new pet? I mean, you know, what is it that you're looking for? Are you looking for a new hobby? Start asking yourself things that really bring you happiness. Do you have an artistic outlet? Do you want one? Maybe sports. How's your health doing? You know, check in on yourself. You know, what's your strength of character? And then, you know, what is your weakness? So you know both. What's your philosophy right now? Are you vibing with people that are in alignment with you and your tribe? You know, and if the answers are yes or no, or you're not sure, this is a really good time to start looking into that. And if you want to make changes, this is giving you the opportunity. All right, so let's go ahead and get some clarifiers. Oh my God, okay. So I'm saying that because we've got the 10 of Wands and you've got the 10 of Wands here in your challenge. So that's coming up twice for you. We've got the Hierophant. Let me scoot these over a little bit. I hope you like the black background. That's new. I'm trying it out. I really like it. Okay, so like I said, this is very important for you. You've got the Judgment card and the Judgment card. So we've already seen 2 duplicates come up for you. So a lot is coming in for you. Then we've got the Queen of Swords. We've got the 3 of Pentacles. And we've got the Knight of Cups. Let me scoot this deck over a little bit. So, okay, so right over here you have this beautiful energy of the 6 of Wands with this success and victory, pride in a job well done. However, it's being clarified by the 10 of Wands and the Hierophant, which is basically the priest. You're feeling pretty burned out. You know, it's like, you know, you've done a lot and you have a lot of success, but you're also taking on a lot of unnecessary burdens that you don't need in your life right now. Maybe you are having a hard time setting up boundaries. Maybe people have asked you to do things, and you know, maybe especially if it's friends or family, you know, you want to help them out. But I'm seeing this come up for other signs too. If you have like 1 or 2 people, maybe it's not such a difficult thing. But when you have a lot of people ask you for help or to help, you know, to take something on for them, which they should be doing themselves, you know, you are really, you know, but at the end of the day, instead of it being like 1 or 2 people, maybe it's 10 or 15, you know, kind of a thing. And so now you're burned out. What should be a simple task is kind of I'm just getting this feeling of this overwhelming burden, you know, and you kind of have some regret around accepting other people's tasks, really. But see, the thing is that with this is that you've done it to yourself. Like, you're trying to be nice and loving, and you've taken on these extra burdens. The Hierophant is also here saying that, you know, to really get in alignment with who you are, because you've got all this beautiful success coming in. And so when you do that, you're kind of hurting yourself. And this is actually showing me that when you are following your passion and you're in alignment with yourself, that it's easier for you to set up these types of borders. I think I'm being shown some images, so I'm having to interpret as I go. What I'm being shown is that you're receiving a lot of divine downloads to really give you this quantum jump into the new you. And so that could also be part of this burden that you're feeling, because you're getting a lot of downloads, whether you're aware of it or not. And that could also be wiping you out and contributing to this. Not just, you know, you taking on other people's responsibility or, you know, work for them, you know, when they ask a favor or something, but that you're actually experiencing a lot of divine downloads and they're wiping you out. And this could come in the form of dreams or daydreams. You might hear a humming in your ear. That's how I get it. It comes in through humming. And that's how I know I'm getting a lot of information from the other side. And so you could be receiving that too. And again, you might not even be aware of it. It just depends on how your body interprets it, because everybody's different. Okay, so that being said, with this 10 of Swords energy, and this, I think that this is a good thing, to have these old cycles come to an end, to continue your evolution forward. Again, with these old cycles, you're being called to really look at yourself. right? So if you're in denial about something, or you're having a hard time seeing yourself, because self-knowledge is the hardest knowledge to gain. It's very difficult for us to see ourselves. You're really being told that right now, because it's here twice, it's extremely important for you to really spend the time and give yourself that time to look at it yourself, and to, no bullshit, right? This is the Queen of Swords. She is saying we are looking for clarity of thought, clarity of analysis, to really see yourself clearly. Now is the really good time, and to take that energy and knowledge into the future, because she's facing your future. But this is such a powerful moment for you. I think that this is a really good truth time, and I think it's really good that you see who you are now in April of 2024. I think Spirit is showing you that you're going to love yourself and love who you're becoming and who you've become, right? Because it's an evolution for everybody, and that this is really a good time for you to look into that. But this is you using your intellect for this. And then again, like I said, with the Judgment card here twice, the second Judgment card, it's being clarified by the Three of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. You're doing a lot of hard work, a lot of meticulous work. It's almost like, you're an expert at analyzing yourself. And you're really able to dive in, is what I'm seeing, is that, this is, you're doing the work, okay? This is like a teamwork thing, but you're definitely doing the work. I'm getting that, this is, again, these cards are moving towards your future. You have a love opportunity coming in the future. You have an opportunity to open your heart. You have an opportunity to tap into your intuition. This could be, bringing you an opportunity as a friend, a platonic relationship with someone. It could be romance. It could be a new pet coming in. It's what you're looking for in your life right now, but it's bringing you an opportunity for love, which is super important for everybody, right? And I'm getting for some of you that this could even be a teamwork situation. Maybe it's bringing you an opportunity where it's a family dynamic. And, it's more of a loving energy. Maybe there's some healing that needs to take place, and it's going to expand this family dynamic where maybe, everyone's got their issues, every family. And so maybe this is allowing you to maneuver it into a more loving energy right now. So, but it's going to take work, and this is teamwork. Okay. All right. So that is your overall energy right now. Let's look at the guidance and advice from Spirit. So right off the bat, we've got the Eight of Swords. Thoughts, words, and ideas. This is a very analytical situation for you, and also you taking action. You feel very restricted, in some of the movement that you have up here, but with the Ten of Swords, it's really good. Don't feel restricted when this comes up. Spirit is just calling your attention to it. You don't have any reason to feel trapped or restricted. You have the ability to have this expansive thought and to really look into yourself with the Judgment card. But the Spirit is pointing it out, to be aware of this. And I'm going to pull some clarifiers in a minute. Then we have the Ace of Cups. This is you being reminded that, you have this opportunity for love. And it's really important that you love yourself, you love others, and you have that self-care right now. This is really about you being reminded that you are a very noble person, that you are tapped into this loving vibration. Whether people around you are aware of it or not, you need to be aware of it, okay? That you are noble, that you're doing the right thing, and that I'm just getting that you're very elevated right now. You're really riding high on a beautiful energy. You're very elevated. And the Ace is a gift and blessing from the universe. So then we look at the 9. Again, we have some fear coming up. And both of these are inside your own head. This is not from an external fear, right? This is you feeling trapped and stuck. There could be fear involved. This is you having these, I would say, irrational fears. And what I mean by irrational, it's that, maybe you've got guilt, you've got anxiety, things are keeping you up at night, maybe you're having nightmares, but it's about nothing that you should really be afraid of. But it's like your own inner voice that's attacking you, and it's driving you crazy. So it's a matter of you getting a grip on your thoughts. Maybe you're thinking back to events that happened. How would you handle it differently? Whatever it is for you, but there's definitely some fear coming in. And when you are in this fear mode, which is also here, when you're stuck, you could get frustrated, angry, have a little fear. But when you're in that fear mode, you can't be in a loving vibration. It's one or the other. You can't have both. And when you're in a fear mode, you feel very stuck. Okay? You need to be in this loving, expansive vibration that's coming in for you. And that's how you can really tap into all of these changes that are here for you. And again, on April 8th, you know, this eclipse is all about energizing personal goals and independence. And, you know, with you really looking at yourself, I mean, this is a huge energy that you can tap into to get some really clear insight into that. So let's get some clarifiers. We've got the Page of Cups. We've got the Eight of Swords. So look, we've got the Eight of Swords, and the Eight of Swords is clarifying it. We have the Two of Wands. We have the Queen of Cups, the Seven of Pentacles, and the King of Swords. So going back here, and again, this is the guidance and advice from Spirit. We're looking at this Eight of Swords. It's being clarified by the Page of Cups and the Eight of Swords. You can choose love, a potential, an opportunity. This is, you know, platonic, it's romantic, it could be a pet, it could even be a career that you love. You can choose love, or you can remain in the stuck, frustrated, kind of fearful mode. This is expansive and this is restricted. I mean, it's very, very clear that this is what's going on. The choice is yours. So when these thoughts come up, or your frustration comes up, take a deep breath, you know, come up with a coping skill and, you know, move away from it. Because when you're in that loving vibration, and it's not being fake, it's just you catching yourself and being like, okay, is this fear unsubstantiated? You know, what is the source? Because you're very intellectual, and this is an intellectual movement for you to be able to resolve this. So, you know, those are the things that I think Spirit is bringing up. Then with the Ace of Cups, it's being clarified by the Two of Wands and the Queen of Cups. And what I'm getting is that, you know, for those of you that are really trying to make this shift up here, because it's huge for you, you really need to clarify your intention and see what it is that you want to create for yourself in this world. And it could be, you know, you want to create a relationship with the grandkids. Do you want to create a relationship with your children, with a career, a hobby, with yourself? Are you pursuing a relationship? You know, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. It's whatever it is you want to start manifesting and bringing into fruition. You're going to take your first step. Your first step is being in this loving vibration. This is a 1, right? This is the Ace. And then you start clarifying your intention to see how it is and how you're going to move forward, how you're going to put this idea into the world. This is you developing the seed. Then you'll be planting the seed. With this Queen of Cups energy, this is really about you following your heart and keeping your heart open. That is a theme here, keeping your heart open. You've got these two queens right here, the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Cups. This is you using your intellect. Spirit is reminding you to also use your heart, that when you're in this loving vibration, you can make just about anything happen for yourself. So really feel into that, right? Put yourself into these situations where you can give yourself self-love, self-care, and follow your heart for what it is that you're trying to bring in. Tap into that intuition with your heart open. And then over here with the Nine of Swords, it's being clarified by the Seven of Pentacles and the King of Swords. So when you have these fears coming up, you know, are they rational or not? You know, if it's going to be like some giant, let's say a car crash coming your way and it's right in front of you, obviously that's something to be afraid of. But if it's something that, you know, is just kind of piggybacking on other things, or, you know, you're worrying for no reason, that's what I'm talking about. And that's what Spirit is talking about with this Nine of Swords. So it's being clarified by the Seven of Pentacles and the King of Swords. You're being asked, you're at a crossroads, you're being asked to choose what you want to do. Again, another intellectual movement for you. What is it that you're trying to decide? What direction do you want to go in? You know, this is you looking at, like, has all the work you've done thus far worth it? If it is, keep going. If it's not, maybe you need to reevaluate and see if you need to go in a different direction or not. This is what this card is all about. It's evaluating all of your hard work that you've put in. With the King of Swords, this is about you really standing in your truth And this is a big theme for you with this Queen and now the King. You're really being called to stand in your truth as you're metamorphosizing, I can't talk today, into the new you. Because you've got all these butterflies here. You're really evolving into the new version of you. And this eclipse is really allowing you to jumpstart, catapult, quantum jump. And this is based on your effort, the amount of effort you put into this. I mean, you can do a quantum leap if you put a lot of effort into this and really, have that expansive vision of yourself and how you're changing. But that's up to you. But that is part of this guidance and advice from Spirit. Really stand in your truth, open your heart up, and be aware of this fear when it surfaces and these feelings of restriction. It's up to you to make that choice, right? It's free will. Okay, so that is the guidance and advice from Spirit. Now let's look at your opportunity, your challenge. Your opportunity is to have love come into your life. Your opportunity is to have a friendship, a new pet. This could be a love interest with a romantic relationship. This could even be, I'm getting that, for some of you, maybe you need to have a truce with yourself if you're beating yourself up. And this ties into this intellectual movement of feeling restricted and these fears coming up. Maybe it's time to call a truce with yourself and the way you're thinking. That comes into this 10 of Swords, where I was saying that these old cycles, old versions of you are coming to an end. Maybe this is part of that transition for you to have a truce with yourself and release that old way of thinking. That way the new way has space to come in, and you're reprogramming the way you interact with yourself, the way you verbalize and articulate your feelings, and just in general, but especially your feelings, I think, is really what's coming in. Okay, so that is your opportunity. Then for your challenge, we've got this 10 of Wands energy. So with your 10 of Wands, which is also here, it's another duplicate. Your challenge is to overcome these feelings of being burned out, of taking on too many burdens. And again, this is up to you, right? This is you setting up boundaries. This is you just not taking on so much responsibility is what I'm getting. Okay, so let's get some clarifiers. We've got the Fool. We've got the Knight of Swords. We've got the Star. A lot of healing coming in for you over this. And the Magician. Look at how beautiful this is. So for your opportunity around love, it's so beautiful. It's being clarified by the Fool and the Knight of Swords. So this is something that can happen really fast for you. You're going to have this new beautiful journey, and it comes in really fast. It's if your heart is open to it with this 2 of Cups. If you are open to it, it can happen very fast. I think that, I'm getting from the energy that you're attractive, you're beautiful, and I don't care what you look like or feel, I'm just going by the energy, and that the minute you open your heart, that's when people are really attracted to you and they come rushing in, and your change allows it to become rushing in. So get away from this fear mode if you can, that feeling of restriction. What a beautiful opportunity for you. And then here for your challenge with this 10 of Wands, it's being clarified by the Star and the Magician. So this is just so beautiful for you. It's a challenge for you to not take on so many burdens and to feel burned out. When you can do that, all this healing of the Star comes in. Okay, I mean, this is just that universal consciousness. This is feeling very hopeful, very healing, good health, generosity of spirit, of soul. This is beautiful. And this is you. This is a challenge for you to not feel burned out. And when you do, everything opens up for you. I mean, it's really beautiful. You've got the opportunity for the Fool and the Star with the Magician. He's the ultimate manifester. So once you have this kind of healing take place, you can manifest and bring in whatever it is you're working on with all the success. He's in charge of all the suits. This is that active control to manifest, to bring into fruition what it is you're looking to create or what you're looking for. So like you're looking for a relationship, switch jobs, a career, start your own business, whatever it is you is really important to you, this is it. It could even be something as I don't want to say simple because it is work, but this emotional or this intellectual shift could be something you want to manifest in. It's whatever you're looking for. Wow, Scorpio, what a cool reading. I love it. Okay, so that's what I have for you for your mid-April reading. And remember, this is a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. And if you could, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. And leave a comment if this resonates with you. And if you'd like a personal reading with me, the link is in the description below. And just a reminder, the 4-week Tarot Masterclass begins Sunday, April 14th, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you're interested, go ahead, and the link is in the description below. Go to my website and sign up. If you have any questions, go ahead and message me through my website. And okay, one other thing too, I should say, I only offer this class twice a year, once in the spring and once in the fall. So if you are interested, please go ahead and sign up now. And that's all. Thanks for watching and have a great rest of your month. Bye for now.